on the radar from the crib. Yo, I got my boy, DatBoiSkeet. What up, bro?
What's good, my boy? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. How are you feeling? Talk of the Town is out now. The project just dropped on Thanksgiving. You know, how's it feel to have this new project out, man? How are you feeling? I'm sure you're in high spirits.
Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling good, man. It's a lot of bangers on there. On top of the fact that I took a little gap from my first project or whatever, so I had a lot of people who was hitting me up like, man, when you dropping, when you dropping, when you dropping. So it feel good that what I'm saying, I'm giving it to them, and I'm feeding the streets. I'm feeding the streets on Thanksgiving, so they're gonna eat good, and I'm gonna feed them some more, and they're gonna eat. They're gonna eat even better.
Yo, that was one of my questions to you. Was like, yo, why was there like this big 2-year gap? Because I feel like with your last project, you had like a lot of good momentum. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of bangers on that project. You had Lil Baby on the project. It was 2018. You know, y'all were all just getting hot. Like, why the 2-year gap in the project release?
Honestly, to be all the way real with you, like that was my first project. So like I was still learning a lot of things and figuring a lot of things out. So, I didn't understand how important it was to just, just keep going, keep going, keep going. And I just won't just be throwing anything out there. I'll be trying to, perfect, make sure I come with good quality. But, just watching and paying attention, I'm like, all right, nah, if you're going to do it, you got to go full throttle, keep your foot on the gas, foot on their neck. So I just got my mind right. You know what I'm saying? I've just been working the whole time, and now it's just time to go crazy. Now they're going to get tired of seeing me like, damn, let's do it again.
Hey, man, I love that for you. And so for anybody who's watching and or listening to this interview right now, who may just be getting familiar with you or who may, just discovered your music, what if you had to describe the Talk of the Town project and describe yourself, like what do they have to, what are they looking at when it comes to the new project? How would you describe your sound, all that type of stuff?
Well, first off, I'm definitely going to say once the people like listen to this project, they're gonna definitely be able to agree with me when I say it's definitely gonna be one of the best projects that's gonna come out this year. I snuck it in. I call myself and my sound, I say I'm the Trappy Jackson, you know what I'm saying? I'm the Trap Michael Jackson. I've been saying that for a minute, but I got a lot of different bangers on there. Like when you listen to a song, ain't none of the songs gonna be like, oh, this sound like the last song. This sound like the last song. Different styles, different subjects, different beat types. I work with a few different producers. I work with my main boy, Cody Got Beats. I got one of my guys overseas on there, Halal. I got a June James beat on there. I got I don't want to forget nobody. I got Katie This That Wave. And I got Drum Dummy on there, and another one of my boys from overseas. So it's a few different styles on there, just straight bangers, heaters. You feel me? From club joints to the ladies to real life subjects. It's something on there for everybody.
And you got
it's the hottest. Basically, it's one of the hottest things that's about to drop in 2020. Just to sum it all up.
I don't know why I find this so interesting when people drop projects on Thanksgiving and Black Friday. I don't know why I kind of love when people do that, just because like it's got like you said, it's like you feeding people, but like I feel like it's always the projects that come around around this time that are like very kind of like special. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the holiday season, maybe it's Thanksgiving, maybe it's because everybody's with their family or with their homies or whatnot. Right. But like I feel like those projects are always like the most special ones,
Yeah, man, it's just something about that fourth quarter pressure, but it got to be that pressure, you know what I'm saying? It's that fourth quarter pressure, man. I don't know. You're right. Something about man. That's why it's coming out around this time, because it's one of them ones. It's one of them ones.
Facts. And you got like you said, you got the Baby joint on there that you dropped like late in the fourth quarter of last year, 93, right? You got a Yella Beezy record on there, you got a Trapboy Freddie record, you got a Mozzy record on there, and you got it stacked just like you had you had like about 4 to 5 like big solid features on your last project as well. How do you link up with all these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all got mutual friends? Do you know them personally? Like, how do you link up with a lot of them?
I say a lot of them was through. I say most of them was through mutual people, and shit. The rest probably was just me reaching out and just making it happen. Dope. A lot of people was respecting it too, because they seen how I came out on the first one. So they're like, all right, I see you ain't playing with it. So
between like between your two like major projects, I guess who do you feel like has given you the best feature? Who do you feel like has given that you two have really like just kind of made some magic together? Because they all hard, but like who do you think that you got on that one?
I don't know. I can't even. I don't wanna just. I can't pick nobody. They all. You know, they all. I get a different feeling from each one of them. So I can't really just pick one.
Okay, I respect
Honestly.
that. I respect that. I respect that. Yo, so something I really find interesting about you is that you're from Buffalo, right?
Right.
But you grew up in Nevada, Vegas. Um, what was that like? You know, that's such a stark contrast. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear people, you know, they move from New York to Cali or New York to Orlando or Miami. What was it like, I guess, like growing up in like these two different areas? Because I'm not sure how old you were when you moved out of Buffalo, but what was it like, I don't know, going from one place to the other? Because it's two completely different sides of a coin.
When I moved to Vegas, I'm gonna say I was probably about 16
Oh
first
wow,
time,
okay.
but I didn't stay long, and then I went back, and then
Mm.
that's how I started going. Like I was moving back and forth for a little while, and then I want to say about 18, somewhere around there is when well, about 17, 18 when I was like really living in Vegas. So
Wow,
I
okay.
mean, like when I first went there, it was like a complete culture change. Like, because I don't know if anybody been to Buffalo, they understand what type of city it is.
Hmm.
Ain't too much going on out there. It's a poverty stricken place. Like it's you know what I'm saying. You'll see a house, you ride down the street, it's a house, no house, it's a lot there. It's a abandoned house right there. It's another lot. It's
Mm.
another lot. It's a house. It's like real similar to like the Detroit
Mm. I was gonna
demographic.
say it's
So
like Detroit.
and then to come over here and it's the city surrounded by mountains. You got a strip full of bright lights. It's palm trees. You roll through the houses. It's a whole different type of house style. So it was and on top of that, I grew up with grass. So when I moved to Vegas, they don't you some little bit of grass, but the yards is rocks.
No, bro, I've
So
been to Vegas. I know it's weird because it's like you in New York, you used to seeing green. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And then
So
now
so
it's just sand.
yeah, so it definitely was different, but it was a lot more opportunity, a lot more going on out there. So
Uh-huh.
if I could trade it for anything in the world, I wouldn't, because it made me who I am right now. So I love Vegas. That's definitely my home as well. But it was definitely like a complete opposite.
Culture shock.
Yeah, culture shock all the way.
And I think it's cool because like if you want to let's do a quick drip check right here. You got like the Vegas on the
Oh
the
yeah,
Buffalo
yeah. I got
Bills.
the Buffalo Bills with the welcome Las Vegas sign in the middle. So I ain't playing about that.
That's hard because like at least you be repping both sides of your heritage. And what
Yeah,
I think is also cool is like Buffalo is having this really obviously like this great movement right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, definitely.
With the Griselda guys,
Yeah.
this group
Shout
called
out
14
to them.
Trapdoors, yourself. What do you make of this whole movement in Buffalo? Like, what's your, I guess, opinion on it?
Man, it's just, man, we getting what we've been do, man. Like, the work is finally starting to pay off. Like, man, we've been overlooked for a long time. Like, people didn't know, as rappers and none of that coming from out there who nice and they talented. So it's just, basically we where we should be, and the same thing about to happen to Vegas too. It's a lot of talented people out there who doing their thing and they making noise. So it feel good to be from both of them and finally see like, oh yeah, okay, it's happening now. It's happening now.
Facts. And how's this whole COVID situation been for you, bro? Like, how you been doing? Like, how's your mental state? Like, how's the past? I don't know what month are we in? We're what? It's like November, so it's like 8 months. How has the past like 8 months been for you?
Well, I mean, for everybody, it's been a crazy year, but it kind of hit me and affected me a little different. Actually, my cousin actually ended up he had COVID and he
Oh
passed
wow.
away
Oh, my condolences, bro.
early last month. So
Wow.
it kind of hit me a little different. I'm like, man, I hear about it. I'm like, yo, this is real and it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And at first, I wasn't taking it as serious as I should, but as midway through, I'm like, okay, no, this ain't nothing to play with. And then, especially after that experience, I'll be telling everybody, like, be cautious and make sure you're safe because this is real. This is
Right.
real.
Right. No, facts. And I think that, that you sharing that message and to people watching this, like, it doesn't feel real until you know somebody that, either, I lost someone in my family because of COVID who was in a nursing home. And then, you don't really realize it until it happens. And even this dude I was talking to last week, shout out my guy Points out in California. He got COVID and he just went to his friend's birthday dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
nothing even,
Yeah.
nothing, he said it wasn't more than 10 people there. They were all outside at a table, but he said it didn't matter because he still got it. And he had a daughter, he has a daughter. So he had to like completely move himself out of that situation to make sure that his daughter and his wife were okay. So I think that it's very important. I think that that you saying it and that more people just kind of I don't know, sharing their stories of their COVID struggles. It means a lot to your fans and to people who are just watching this and like, okay, we got to stay safe. That's why you and I are on Zoom here today.
Definitely turn this light on. I was looking a little dark in there.
You good. So what's up? What else you got coming up for the rest of this year, man? We got obviously projects out now. We got a month left in 2020. What do you got coming out the rest of this year and beyond? Like, you got any videos planned for December and whatever you're doing next year?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna shoot one out. I'm probably gonna squeeze one out before the end of the year is over. Just keep running these interviews up. Stay working in the studio. I don't know how many projects I'm about to drop next year. Who knows? I might drop 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers. Excuse me, 3 or 4 of them things. just to really put it in their face and let them know I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
Yo, okay. So before I let you go, right? Something that I'm trying to do this year is like, since we're all home, I think it's important that we all kind of connect with each other in different ways for the holidays. What are some of your like holiday traditions? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you like every year, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever you celebrate, what are some things that you kind of like that you do every single year that are like important to you, yourself, your family, that are, just traditions or something like that, whatever you do?
Well, one thing I've been doing, I wouldn't say I do it every year, but prior to the last 3 or 4 years, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, like last Christmas, I back in Buffalo, I was picking a family, and I picked a family who needed the help for Christmas. So, and she had kids. So went over there, donated some gifts to them. They wanted PlayStations. His daughter wanted Uggs, all this stuff. So, I just made made their holidays better. This Thanksgiving, I'm going, it's a spot out here where I'm at, and I've seen it's a lot of, homeless people in that area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over there and get them Thanksgiving. I'm gonna bring Thanksgiving to them. I'm gonna go out there and make sure they eating good. I don't know their situation. They might not have family. I don't know what their situation is, but that's what I want to do. So Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go over there, feed these people, make sure they eat good too. We can't just be the only ones. Sometimes people forget, things could be a lot worse, but I keep that in mind because I done been good times, bad times, up and down. So I try to just keep that in mind. And that's just things that I try. Like I'm always helping people if I can. On top of that, like guys, a lot of people, I help a lot of people. So that's just something that I like to do, and that's just something that I'm gonna do for my Thanksgiving.
Hey man, that's beautiful.
And
That's
I'm gonna
beautiful.
eat good too, though. But,
Yeah, don't forget. You still got to eat good yourself. You feel me?
Yeah. But that's the move for this Thanksgiving.
Hey man, that's beautiful, and I love that you're you're still humble and you're still giving back to the community wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in Buffalo, whether it's where you're staying at now, it's still like nice to see that you have some great holiday plans and plan on helping people out this year. Before I let you go, man, anything else you want to promote? Anything else that you got to get off your chest? Obviously new album, Talk of the Town, out now. Anything else you got to promote? Now's the time to plug it in.
Man, just really, man, it's Talk of the Town, which is out now. One of the hardest things that's coming this year. If you don't follow me on Instagram at DatBoiSkeet, DatBoiskeet, the one with the blue check. You know what I'm saying? Follow up with me. You know what I'm saying? I got merch coming, all that, man. I got a lot in store, man. It's about to get crazy.
Hey man, like I said, appreciate you.
I appreciate you too for the interview as well, my boy.
Of course, man. Of course. That's what I'm here for, to help out, anybody, any artist in need, anybody needs to promote something. That's what I'm here. And I appreciate you for taking your time out of your day to come chop it up with me. I wish nothing but the best for you with this project, this holiday season. And and let the people know. You already did the where they can follow you at. My bad. You totally definitely already did that. Normally, I'm so used to asking people at the end of the interview, but you already plugged that in. But like I said, I appreciate you for being here with me. Everybody, go run up the Talk of the Town album out now. And until next time, DatBoiSkeet on the radar, baby.
Yes, sir.